Hello people, it's a wonderful day today. You're welcome to my channel if you are a new subscriber, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Shiju, and today I am actually going to be showing you how to search for a school in the US. I know a couple of folks have reached out to me and they were like, okay, I am unsure of how to start searching for schools and everything. I'm going to be sharing my screen today to show you how to do all that. I'll probably use like a particular course to show you how to search for schools that offer that particular course in the US, and that could guide your search process if you're just starting the search process. So yeah, I hope you find this video helpful today, and make sure you give my video a thumbs up. Yep, and if you are watching without subscribing, make sure to click the subscribe button. So yeah, let's dive right in. Okay, so to start your school search, one of the things you're going to definitely utilize is a search engine. So that could be like Google Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge. But for today's purposes, I am going to be utilizing Google Chrome to just navigate my school search, look for a school that fits my program of interest. So let us assume that I am interested in studying chemistry. So I am trying to do a master's in chemistry. One of the things I always start to do is just type, let's say, master's in chemistry, not just chemistry, USA, because I'm looking for schools in the US specifically. As you can see, this is just like at the top of my list. Here are the best chemistry graduate programs. So we are going to right click on that and open link in a new tab, because I am interested in checking out the best of the best chemistry graduate programs in the US. But then I'm also not going to restrict myself to that list, because I want to check out other things out there. And rankings differ, so I'm not sure what ranking that best chemistry program is based on. So I'm also going to right click on this master's portal page and also check this out again. Open the link in a new tab. I always open link in a new tab because I don't want to close out the main page I am on. And also, if I was doing this search normally, I would always scroll down, check out all this, go to next, scroll down, because as you begin to go down, it begins to give you specific schools that offer this program, and you can always click on the link to check out those schools. So we'll come back to this. However, right now we're going to check. So let's imagine that we're only interested in the best of the best chemistry programs in the US based on this specific ranking, right? Because ranking is different, to be clear on that. I would just copy and paste this in my spreadsheet. That's how I do my school search. So I copy this list of schools first and I paste them in my spreadsheet. I usually have a little rationale, okay, this is why I put them. Let's say best chemistry program, I put it there, or maybe if they offer funding, I put it there. So the other page also provides you with a list. It says 547 chemistry masters in the US. So I guess this is a postgraduate diploma. I'm not looking for a postgraduate diploma. I'm looking for schools that would do MSc. So this is Washington State University. My normal school search, again, I would just copy, paste it, add it to my list, which I am not showing you today. Keep scrolling down, keep adding schools to your list if that's how you want to do it. Some folks would prefer to check out the schools right there and now. I don't like doing that because I believe, okay, let me have 20 schools on my list, then I'll start checking out those schools one by one. And then also this is also it provides me with another list again. If it's a school that I have not added to my list before, I go ahead and add it to my list. And sometimes I also click on this to see okay, what's this masters.com, what they have on it. I go down and then check, okay, Masters of Science in Environmental and Green Chemistry. Do I really want that, or do I just want to stick to chemistry? I just go through it, check their review of it, and then close it out. I always like to go to the direct source of the information. So once I find a school, like I said, I had it in my list, and then when it's time for me to go through the school's website, I identify and check it from there. So yeah, this is like one thing that you can do. If you have specific, let's say maybe this school popped up, right? You're like, okay, this school popped up on my list, let me check it out. Right click on the link, and voila, here you are. We're actually going to do a different I'm actually going to show you like a different approach to like just searching through schools websites, but that'll be later. But yeah, you look through it, you look for like, okay, so what's the admission requirement? And it has it here like frequently asked questions. Honestly, if you see frequently asked questions, ensure to like really check those frequently asked questions, because they would provide responses to maybe things that you have. Here they said what are the admission requirements or deadlines, do you offer spring admission, and then they have it here. Like, so for this program, this school, they require statement of purpose, official transcript, general GRE scores, 3 letters of recommendation, and an application fee. And then they said we do offer spring admission for the PhD and MS programs. However, please know that graduate assistantship is very limited during that time. So these are things that you would check. They have deadlines, say international applicants, domestic applicants. Also, this is like a spring deadline admission as well. Do you require GRE score? And they have it here. All applicants are required to submit general GRE score except for domestic masters applicants. So they also have certain blobs here. So these are their frequently asked questions, and they also have like questions for international applicants that you can check out if it's something you're interested in. They have like graduate assistantship. Does the university offer graduate assistantship? They said we typically consider all applicants for GA appointments, but you may indicate your GA interest in your admissions application. And then they also state like how much they provide here for their stipend. So like all TAs are paid like 17,256. What am I saying? Yeah, around $17,000, and so those are things that you can always check. And then they also have GA frequently asked questions as well. So yeah, I think this website actually provides a ton of information. I'm glad that, I mean, some schools are not as detailed as this, but this is UMass Boston. If somehow you're actually interested in chemistry, and so this is a school that you can definitely check out and apply to. So yeah, now going back to the search page, let's assume that you just want to stick to like fully funded. Honestly, I would just add fully funded to this. See, I didn't even need to finish typing my things. They already brought it up. Fully funded masters in chemistry in USA, and then you just click on it. So like going back to our search option, so there are various ways you could really approach your school search process. There's no one way that will be like, oh yes, this is what you must do. No, feel free to approach it anyhow you want, and then you will see like various results and things like that you can click on. Let us assume that I'm opening a new tab now. Let's assume that you want a school in a particular state, and you're like universities in, oh, let's go with Florida. Yep, let's go with Florida for today. Universities in Florida, you get a lot of results. And because I have been searching for masters, it says this search may be relevant to recent activities, University in Florida for masters. So I would open this in a new tab to see what results is there, but I'll also check out, okay, University of Florida, of course, or I use this and I just check like, more colleges, open the link in a new tab, follow it to see, okay, what list of colleges it has, and then maybe start picking those colleges one after the other and searching for them. If you're like, okay, yes, I really want and only want to go to schools in this particular state, maybe because you have family members there or things like that. So yeah, those are options that you have. And typically I think a Wikipedia page would like pop up. Yeah, if I'm right and you can use that, yes, like I said, a Wikipedia page will pop up. So and then you can check if the schools have your program of study one after the other. So yep, this is another search option. And okay, so let us assume that I just really want to focus on this fully funded masters in chemistry research. I want to check out all the schools that offer that. Okay, this is like a page you can click on to check out. Let's see. Uh-oh, what's wrong with my already? My connection got cut off for a brief second there. I think I mistakenly turned on my airplane mode, but yay, we're back. All right, so where was I? Yep. So checking out like University of San Francisco. Remember we clicked on a link, which brought us to this page. And just to check it out, it says here, okay, full tuition merit scholarship students admitted to the program are funded, including a full graduate scholarship. Okay, most than a salary through teaching or research assistantship. So I would open the link in a new tab for the financial aid to get more information on that. But I also want to really check their program requirements, their admission requirements, to see if I meet up with that. So let's see. Oh, this is the general. Okay, how to apply. So click on how to apply. This is like one of the most important things that you need. You really need to check if you meet the admission requirements before you keep on checking other things. So talks about application dates. Okay, research areas. So I think this is a list of the faculty members. You might need to okay, student accepted into specific research group immediately join a research project. Okay, guess that is why they have this up there. Application process entirely online. Yep. Applicants with a bachelor's degree with an overall GPA of 2.7 or higher and 3.0 in upper division chemistry coursework. Okay, so this is the admission requirement. So you need a 2.7 GPA or higher, and 3.0 in upper division chemistry coursework. And then if you're unsure of like this requirement, you can always send them an email. So I think for this program, GRE score is required. Now that I think it says like GRE general test score is required, and the GRE subject exam in chemistry is strongly encouraged. So if you're somebody interested in writing GRE, or you've already written GRE, then definitely this is a goal for you. You just check the general exam scores, their requirements for verbal, quantitative, and analytical writing. And it says for international applicants, an English language exam score, TOEFL, IELTS, or PTE is required. So these are requirements that you definitely ensure that you check. It also talks about transcript. Upload a copy of transcript from each university or college attended. So that means they accept unofficial transcript for admission purposes, which is good. Less money for you to spend. And it says like, okay, if admitted, an official transcript with proof of graduation is required. Yep. And then statement of purpose, you need a resume, and then you need 2 letters of recommendation. And it also has a link here for international applicants, like notes, additional items, and instructions. And we're going to check this out before we even check the funding, because we want to ensure that we actually meet all these requirements, right? So if, for example, I personally was not interested in writing GRE, this school I would have taken it off my list like ASAP, because I'm like, why are you requiring GRE? Just saying, but I know like for a lot of students in the STEM field, GRE is required for many of their courses, so like that might not be an option, or like that might not be like a privilege that they have. So this is the international student page that we're on now. It talks about how to apply English language exam, visit test scores for English language exam minimums, and countries exempted from English language exam. So let's check if yep, I'm closing this back. So let's check if, open link in new tab, if my country is part of the countries that they exempt. Required test scores. Okay, I need to check your exemption list. Exemption. Awesome, see? Yay! If you're Nigerian, you can apply to this school without TOEFL. Ghana is there as well. Alrighty. So see, there are 2 possibilities for English language exam exception. either an exemption or a waiver. For exemption, it provides a list of countries that are granted exemption, and then talks about program waiver, like if you complete a bachelor's or master's degree where the medium of instruction for classes is English and your country is not listed, you may be eligible. So I guess you would have to like email them to find that out. So awesome. And then back to the program requirements for international students. Proof of funding, okay, is required. This is after you have been admitted. International address, international transcripts. It needs to be in the original language of your university in English translation. Okay, 3 years bachelor's degrees are accepted for admission review. So this this school actually, from what I can see, they don't require transcript evaluation. Some schools require you to submit transcript evaluation. I'm actually going to do a different video on how to search a school's website in detail, because I think that is something that is really, really important to get the information that you need, because some schools don't have the information readily available out there. But for all the schools we've checked today, honestly, they are doing a great, they did a great job of providing all this information. And if you want to learn about more funding resources, say it takes you to like non-USF, like financial aid for even international students inclusive, and it provides this page that you can check out in case you don't get funding from the institution. So I think this is so definitely check out this school if you're interested in chemistry. They provide full funding, and GRE is not waived, but they waive TOEFL. So yeah. So that is what I would typically do, just to ensure I shortlist those institutions. I identify, okay, do I need funding, do I need money, and check them out. And let's say I was interested in searching for like maybe what's it called, public universities, private universities. I don't think, if here in the US, I don't think that really matters much. But if that's something you are looking for, definitely feel free to do that. Or if you are like, okay, masters in chemistry without GRE, let's do without GRE, and then I'm sure you find that here. Since my location is in the US, I would assume it to just pop up with yes. So it says MS, but this is an online program. Oh yes, definitely something to be on the lookout for as well, like online program. It says here, this also provides graduate degree in chemistry, not requiring the GRE. And you see, but this school is like, no. So I'll probably go with like Iowa State University. I'll check Iowa State University out, University of Connecticut. So you want to also be careful of like the schools that you check out, like are they for profit institutions, what about the accreditation and things like that, if there are schools that are less known. So just be on the lookout for that. But this is where I'm going to actually stop today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My email is in my About Me page. I also included it in the description box down below. And also, if you found this really helpful, ensure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't just watch, ensure that you subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I am going to do like a separate video on how to search a school's website like effectively. So make sure you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful week ahead. Bye.